Greetings, duelist, and welcome to another deck report. This is Season 6X, week number 1, and this is my second profile of the week. Uh, we're back with Dracotail, and there is a big reason for it. The biggest reason is I kind of want to try out a new experiment with the new format changes that occurred at the beginning of the week, as well as the Falling and the Virtuous structure deck that arrived like the week prior. I kind of wanted to see if the new additions or like a revisit of the branded cards was actually good enough to like push Dracotail to a level that it could ever be before it. But yeah, I'll show you a list. I'll talk about like what is not standard from typical Dracotail, and give the natural consensus of whether or not that engine is worth it. So, 3 Lucias, 3 Mana, 1 Frixel, 3 Molulu, 1 Urgula, and 1 Pan. We're only playing one of each dragon. You'll see what spaces we're occupying for that. We play 3 Fua, 3 Droll, 3 Ash as our hand traps. I guess 2 additional hand traps would be Magnamut, and we're playing Saronir. And this is the transition. The reason we're playing Saronir is because we're also playing Lubellion. And not only are we playing Lubellion, we're playing Albaz because of the branded fusion, but we're also playing Guiding Poem and 2 Blazing Cartesias. That's it for monsters. If I'm not mistaken, that is 27 or 28. So, spell cards. 3 Rahu, 3 Ketu, 3 Super Poly, 2 branded fusions, 1 fusion deployment, 1 branded lost, and 1 call by the grave. And then for traps, you got Dracotail Horn, Dracotail Flame, and branded Retribution. That's it for the main deck. It is 45 cards. Let's look at the side deck real quick. 3 Phantasme, 3 Meowls, 2 more Bystials, 3 Dark Rulers, 1 Duster, 1 Talents, Dracotail Sting, and DC Brew. Extra deck. So, 2 Arthalions, 1 Gulamel, Garura Mud Dragon. Those are the Super Poly targets. Secretarion, Philia, Star Source, Ragwignol. And now for the branded fusion stuff, we got Mirror Jade, Albion, Other Albion, Lubellion, Rinbrum, and Titanic Lad. Alright. So, as you guys can notice by the list, this is not your typical branded Dracotail deck. There are 2 ways of going about it. Either you play like a very strong branded engine, or you just play like the most minimalistic amount, which is just Albaz and just Albaz. So what does these cards do for us? Like, is there really a big difference in shift by playing this engine? So these are the cards that stand out. Like most branded Dracotail lists are not playing these 8 cards. And I kind of just wanted to test the waters. I wanted to see if the ceiling that this engine provides for the deck was good enough. Like, is it good enough for grind games? Is it good enough going second? Is it really strong going first? And the biggest way to explain this in one fell swoop is that it's unnecessary. Like, this engine is really cool, it's really strong, but you really don't need another spell trap negate. Like, you don't need an extra way to cheat out getting to branded fusion. I only pulled off Saronir and Quem dumping 2 branded names once. And the one time I had the retribution for the branded fusion, it just got ghost build. So this setup is not really easy to make. If you do have enough of these cards, you play through enough interruptions that your opponent makes or has with purely just your engine. I feel like branded loss is kind of way more. Like, if you get to branded loss resolving at least once or twice, like, you're already in a winning position. Deployment is kind of cool of a card, but I don't think it's really necessary. Like, same thing with, like, I was wondering why Blazing Cartesia was getting cut from a lot of people's main decks with the branded variant, and it just kind of makes thematical sense. Like, yes, Blazing Cartesia can make more fusions happen, but you need to open the right materials for those fusions to be made. And this is not like the Shadow variant where you can, like, have card advantage by summoning Greguinol. This version is just gonna eat you alive if you try to do that. Greguinol just setting branded retribution by sending Albion. It's not good enough these days. So that is my verdict on this engine. Again, I just wanted to try it out. If you guys are being experimented with this engine, I can say for sure that it does a heavy cost. Yeah, like these cards were cool, these cards were cute, but I can now see why not many people opted to play like all these other engines. So going back to the extra deck, I think this is a lot standard. A lot of people don't play Mirror Jade. Another card that I think started seeing being cut is Rinbrom. I figure with all the Charmies that we're playing, it's just not a bad idea to just fuse a Charmy and Albaz into this. But again, not that necessary. So let's talk about Star Source and Philia Regis. This was the first event where I just started taking seriously the ability of Philia Regis, but the same thing applies to Star Source. A lot less people are prepared for Star Source than they are for Philia, which is more than fair. Once something gets settled, there is like a home for these two cards. Secretarian Dragon, this is just to security case, nothing to say there. So I guess another outlier would be like the 2 Arthalions instead of 3. Yeah. Upon playing this version, I just realized I really don't need the 3rd Arthalion. If you play the minimalistic package, then you have to take as much advantage of your Dracotail engine, and yeah, just resolving Arthalion and then Gulamel like during the end phase, for example, is just really strong. Um, yeah. Uh, Other ratios of other cards. I still opt for these two traps. Some people just bring Sting. If I play like, if I rotate the other 8 cards out of the engine, so be it. So as far as fusion spells go, I think I opened the vast majority. Yeah, like all of this speaks for itself. All right. So with enough ways to get back to Albas, like even when falling off Albas first doesn't resolve, I think this is alright. Alright, let's talk about the side deck real quick. So Sting has to be somewhere in your list. If you're not maining it, you might as well side it. This card is ridiculously strong versus a few decks right now. Like imagine if you're playing against Mitsurugi and your opponent tries to Kusanagi grab back like a ritual spell from graveyard, and you just flip this to banish 2 at the same time. That's perfectly valid. But yeah, once level 9 started, you can just play these. Like you can make the argument for this in the main deck. Some people play Rivalry instead of this. I don't know how I feel about that. I think this is more versatile, especially if you're playing branded. But you can play either or. You can also play Skill Drain as well. Since Barrier's now gone, we kind of have to like find other room for other cards that just work really favorable going first. And we're already playing Branded Retribution, which is like another really strong going first card that you can just pair alongside these. I should have made talents like when it comes to like the way the deck is constructed, you have both breakers and hand traps. So in any branded variant, I think this card is good. This card just applies a lot of pressure, especially since your opponent is going to be hard inclined to negate your stuff like your branded fusions, so on and so forth. So Meows and Phantasme, I almost wanted to main these. Phantasme being a level 7 Dark Dragon does come up. It means that it's both a material for... Well, it's a material for Secretarian, it's a material for Philia Regis, it's also a material for Star Source Dragon. So, yeah, that's it for that. Yeah, I think that's the deck. I don't think anything else stands out. I am playing these 9 hand traps. Some people play Ghost Bells. Just because of space issues, I wasn't playing Bell. But realistically, you can fit in Ghost Bell in here. I think all these other hand traps are just kind of staple right now. I really like self-replacing hand traps more than the non-replacing ones. But I do generally have to admit that some of these are just necessary evil. Like, imagine you're facing Mitsurugi and you're just not playing any of these. It's not gonna be an easy time for you because their full board is just really hard to break. So yeah, uh, that's it from me. I don't think there's anything else to add. Uh, I really like Dracotail. I really like branded Dracotail as well. It's not my favorite Dracotail variant, but it is one worth experimenting, especially with the new structure deck. Uh, you can just play the minimalistic engine as well. There is no real right or wrong on how you play it. But yeah, I hope you found this informative to your liking and understanding. Next tournament report next week. Uh, keep practicing and keep dueling.